Relative clause, also called an adjective rectangular clause, will meet three requirements. The structure and form of a relative clause. Number 1. It will contain a subject and verb. Relative pronoun function with a subject who, verb lives. Number 2. It will begin with a relative pronoun or a relative adverb. In this case, the relative pronoun is who. Number 3. It will function as an adjective answering your questions what kind, how many, or which one. Functions as an adjective which man. So, the relative clause will follow one of these two patterns. Number 1, relative pronoun or adverb plus subject plus verb. And number 2, relative pronoun as subject plus verb. Who refers to a person or people, who for the subject of a clause, whom for the object of a verb or preposition, whose for a possessive noun. Which refers to a thing or concept to make a noun specific. That is used only in cases that make a noun more specific. Where and when refers to a place or time, mainly used to add information. Remember that a relative clause does not express a complete thought, so it cannot stand alone in a sentence. That is why you need to connect each relative clause to a main clause. Types of relative clauses. Non-restricted relative clauses. They provide supplementary information. This type of relative clauses is shown in writing by commas. Now let's examine the mapping rules for a sentence containing a non-restricted relative clause. The climbers reached the summit were exhausted. In this sentence, the climber is substituted by who. Number 2. Restricted relative clause. Modify the meaning of its head word. For example, the man who lives in this house has not been seen for days. Tips for teaching relative clauses. Tip 1. Tip 2. Tip 3. Thank you. See.
Created using Powtoon.